All right, I think I'm slowly getting put to sleep by the alchemist music again. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, let me write this down. One sec. One sec. Stream doesn't start until something goes wrong. Here I am getting everything right except the one thing that I needed to do. Patience, please. One sec. There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me for Potionomics. This is a game I've been looking forward to for a while. I played the demo back before it launched. I will fully admit to anyone watching that I fully intended to play this game on stream one of these days. However, I must disclose that I applied for a key for their DLC, the Masterwork edition of this game. An Xseed gave it to me. That's the publisher down here. So, for all intents and purposes, this is an ad. I have been compensated for this stream. However, I was gonna fucking do it. But they don't need to know that. Or they'll view this and they will know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's been quite some time since I've played through the demo, and I don't think the demo covered a lot more than the tutorial. First, like 3 days or so. We'll see how much of that we get through tonight. However, with the advent of their Masterwork update, I believe the game now has full-featured voice acting. At least that's what I'm led to believe. As well as multiple difficulty modes and the ability to kiss whoever you want, if that's what you pick. I don't know if I'm picking that. We'll figure it out. There's some interesting people in here. We're going to go in. We're going to jump in at classic difficulty, the game as originally intended. One love or free love. Committing to a romantic relationship will block other romance. We'll go free love. Why not? I would like to see enough of the other characters to keep up with them.
My dearest Sylvia, greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle.
Oh, I hate that.
Her unsanctioned experiments made this land like no other. Who knows what riches await me?
Who knows?
Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald.
Hello. Welcome in. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the stream.
Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit.
Hello, Hatch.
Unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage.
Yes.
Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong?
Good evening, Hatch. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by.
Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead.
Oh, God.
Which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream. Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do. Deeply departed, Oswald.
Rest in peace, Ozzy. You know, if there was anything to be said about my uncle, it's that he was just a little bit too ambitious. You know, always reached for the stars, but could never have a good enough grasp to bring them back home.
Sylvia.
Very
Please
official.
accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation, Oswald. Per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property.
Not exactly. Makes you wonder how long it's been.
Okay, this place is not all I hoped for, but this could still work. I can make this work. I just need to air it out a bit and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters. Good thing I've got a broom.
Forgive me for the intrusion.
Oh, hello.
I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to act on Oswald's will so soon. I'm Helena, and you're Sylvia, right?
Oh, Helena.
We have some business to discuss. But first I should offer my condolences on the loss of your uncle.
Oh, it's all right. He knew this was going to happen.
Thanks, but I didn't really know him that well.
All the same, it's a pity. Particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt. As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you.
What? Really? I didn't know that's how it worked. But I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got the shop.
In theory.
Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million gold?
I love your briefcase. I love a lot. Love the briefcase.
What?
I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan.
But that's so much gold! You could build 5 shops with that much gold! What in the world did Oswald do with all of it?
Mismanaged it, to judge by appearances.
Sure fucking
I have
did.
this contract right here if you'd like to look it over.
That fine print is very fine.
Oh, Ozzy, old Uncle Oswald, he had the worst eyes. Could never read it.
What did you just do?
I've invoked a soul binding, which transfers Oswald's rights and obligations onto you. Make your payments on time and this shop is yours. Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and will be legally obligated to work for us until such a time as we deem your debt repaid.
That sounds bad.
I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here, I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron.
Ma'am, you shouldn't drink that. Potion. I knew that. Pretty good, probably. Think you'll like it. Wait, no. Not impressed. Panic, blank out, despair,
I'm too stressed to function.
Yep.
Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck.
All right.
Of course this would happen. I never should have come here. What am I going to do?
No,
Huh?
Huh.
holy. My hip. I mean, hoot hoot.
I
Hoot
heard
hoot?
that. You can talk.
Well, of course I can talk. You must be new here. This is Rafter, where the strangers come in place and the birds are chatty.
They wrote a song about that.
And what are property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing.
I live here, actually. If you could call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows.
You live here, in the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet.
Oh, did he never mention me? How strange. Perhaps he was just so embarrassed to admit how integral I was to his shop.
Are you my uncle?
Yes, that's it. In fact, I was the brains of his whole operation. My name is... Ow.
Are you my uncle?
Owl? Really? I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy.
You can't spell Oswald without owl.
Anyway, Owl,
Okay.
it was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here.
No. You don't want to do that. I saw what happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment, and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years. Chained to a cubicle until you've worked off your...
There's no way I can make enough by selling potions.
I'm terrible at making potions.
Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time.
Fortuitous.
There are 5 competitions taking place over the next 50 days. A series of contests in which local merchants will go head-to-head in tournaments of artistry and salesmanship.
I do appreciate a competitive farmer's market.
Look, I have information on the first competition right here.
All farmers markets are competitive in a sense, but like some more direct than others.
You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily. You simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prizes will be even better. And just look at that juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good.
Yay!
You really think I've got a shot at this?
Probably. I mean, it's really your only hope. And I'm willing to help. Brains of the operation, remember? I know a thing or two.
Such so.
Well, all right then. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. You and me, Owl. We're gonna win those competitions. Let's brew some potions. Let's make some money. Let's do some potionomics.
Roll credits.
Oh, boy.
All right. Potion a day keeps the healer away. New study has highlighted the benefits of daily health potion use in shoring up the body's natural defenses. Increase value for health potion. Oh. I see you cleaned the place up a bit. Nice work. Now the real working. Need to craft some potions. Let's head over to the cauldron and get brewing. Right. Brew?
Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron? You went to school for this, after all.
I didn't pay attention in school.
I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not fully licensed yet.
What?
Don't blame me. The regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. See? I got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put in a lot of hours at the cauldron.
Great, that's why we're here.
Well, you'll certainly get your hours. Starting now, in fact.
Right. My first professional brew. I'd better go over my notes from college, just to be safe. Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects. A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients to be combined and heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimins.
Ah, yes. The mighty Magimin. Where would we be without it?
Right, magic vitamin. Got it. Okay.
Wherever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find Magimins. Magical creatures, mystical plants, even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Heating an ingredient releases the Magimins contained within it, thus infusing your potions with the very essence of magic.
And soon I'll hook you up with this food therapist who'll be able to work with these magimins to figure out why you're so sullen and sickly.
For that reason, a potion-specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of Magimins. The ingredient is only the vessel. The Magimins they contain will determine what kind of potion is created. Ratios are important too. If your balance of Magimins is out of whack, the resulting potion will be less valuable.
You don't want a potion that's out of whack.
It sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it.
Okay, 1 step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion.
Yep.
Duh. Can't go wrong with health potions. And I have that recipe memorized. Health potions require a combination of red and green magimins. Some fey berries and mandrake root should do the trick.
All right. Yeah. Or
That's
everything we need. Let's get the lid on and set it to brew. All right, nothing left here to do but let it cook.
Your bill. Potion should be ready in the afternoon. In the meantime, I have some old ones in our inventory. Go ahead and arrange them on the shelves. Yay. Old-ass potion. These old health potions won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Put them on a shelf now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when we open the shop. Glorp. Bleep. Bloop. Good. Now when customers come in, they'll see what you have available for purchase. I should mention, the shelf on which you put the potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming. We can invest in some better ones later. We're finally ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. Open the shop.
Okay. Hopefully this goes better than yesterday.
It will. It has to. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine.
Don't cry in front of the customers. Don't scream at the customers. Just take their money.
Haggling. The art of conversing with customers in order to get the highest value for each potion.
The customer's not always right.
You'll want to use every haggling strategy you know to raise each customer's interest. The higher the interest, the more they'll pay. But keep a close watch on your customers' patience. Every customer has a finite supply, and if you exhaust it, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster!
Disaster!
Of course, customers have negotiation strategies of their own. Try not to let them stress you out too much. Here comes one now. You've got this.
Used to buy from your uncle. I see talent runs in the family. This looks pretty great if the price is right. Alright, start by setting them up. Increase interest by 4. If opener, apply set them up. Set them up too. Increase interest applied by reel them in by 20%. That was a good one. If I have their attention, I can reel them in. One of my finest potions. Wow, nice! Brace ourselves. All right. No stress. We've got 5 patients. All right. I'll close out the deal. Can't wait to try it. Come back soon. Your display looks so nice today. This one looks nice. What are you asking for? I'm gonna set you up. That was a good one. We're gonna defend ourselves, and we're gonna end turn. Oh, I think I left my kiln on. Ah, he's blowing his own patience. That's right. We're gonna hit that. Set him up again. Draw another card. Draw another card. And you know what? We'll close it out. 32 bucks plus 35%. That's great. I waved you out on the street yesterday, but I guess you didn't see me. I doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. Gonna guard himself. Gonna guard ourselves to end our turn. Overwhelming markup. There's no markup. Reduces interest applied by 25%. Ugh. All right. We're gonna think. Think again. Brace ourselves. End turn. Uh-oh. Take time. It'll all take time I don't have, so I guess we'll close it out.
That's all of
Not a
them.
lot of luck on that one.
That didn't go so badly.
Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion, in a negotiation, sometimes the best move to make is the move you haven't thought about yet. When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path.
Scheming. Oh.
I can be a little diabolical when I have to be.
I'll look forward to seeing it in action, but that's enough of a break for now.
That was a break?
Come on now, back to work.
Right. Check our potions. Go to the brew. Pop the lid.
The health potions look ready.
Bottle them up. Perfect.
That's the first batch done. Why not make some more for the night shift? Let's diversify your offerings, though. You never know what'll be in demand.
Fair.
Mana potions require green and yellow magimins. I think I have the proper ingredients lying around.
Got mandrake root. Sack of slime.
Perfect. Let's make those mana potions.
All right. These are all green, and this is all yellow.
Mana potions take a little longer to brew than health potions, so let's pump up the heat to speed up the process. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it will reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing speed. Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel is created equal.
Fair, fair.
And I think there's a little bit of hay left. Go ahead and feed it to the fire.
Bit of hay. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Great! Now we can open the shop for the afternoon to sell the health potions you brewed this morning.
Okay. Take a moment to think about your haggling strategy. Adding new haggling tips to your arsenal is the key to convincing customers to pay you more money. Here are the cards on this page. These are the haggling skills you had to begin with. Head over to my page to see the new haggling tip I taught you. Recognize that one? New haggle techniques will appear as you learn them. Alright, let's... No, we want reel them in. Let's take out one Think Sylvia, put in a scheme, save the deck. Oh, right. Potions on display, boop, and a boop. Oh, these are even better than the gold one. And open shop. I ran into a hero who had the nicest thing to say about this shop. I can feel the magic coming off of this one. Oh, he's an 11. Oh, buddy. Set you up. That was a good one. Reel you in. We're gonna think about a new car. We'll brace ourselves. We'll end the turn. I knew your trade secrets. Right. Reel you in. Reel you in even more. 37%, 60 bucks. Take it. 62. Woo! You're the best.
I had a dream this place was condemned. How much is this one?
Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Set you up. Brace myself. And end turn.
This is asking too much for it to look presentable.
Alright, fucker. Double stress received from all sources. That's fine. Set you up. Set you up again. Reel you in. We'll close it out.
It's not so bad. All right then.
That's all of them for now.
We got 300. Not bad. Nice job. Now don't forget those mana potions. There's still time to sell them before the day is over. Bottle them up. Got it, Al. Bottle them up. Got a minor mana potion.
Great! we could sell these for the last block of the day. Before we do, however, let's brew a new set of mana potions. This time, we'll kick it up a notch.
Ooh. Hello, Brian.
I've got some ingredients stashed away for a rainy day that will push our potion to the next tier.
The next tier. Hey. Man-worm root and sack of hive slime. All right.
Let's drop these in and make some
Real
real
potion.
potions.
All right. Has a shit ton of greens and a shit ton of yellow. Oh, common mana potion. All right. Brew it up.
This batch will need to brew overnight, so you can bottle them up in the morning. In the meantime, let's fit in one last haggling session.
A little bit. A little bit of shy. I can't say that. Haggling. Gonna slap these potions on the shelf. And we'll open shop one more time before nighttime. I ran into a hero who had the nicest thing to say about this shop. I said that this afternoon, but I decided I wanted to say it twice. All right. Think. Gonna reel you in. Then we're gonna end our turn. I can see the care you put into this. You wanted to something about an apprentice? I wasn't paying attention. Can't read that fast. I'll reel him in again. One of my finest. Reel him in even one more. Think once more. We'll close it out. Can't push that much further. Not safely. I hope the heroes make use of this place. Hope we can come to an agreement. I don't know why I'm giving you that voice. You clearly move like Shaggy. Okay, set you up. Reel you in. And turn. Ryan, I hope you're having a good night. I hope you're having an alright night, given... you know, everything. Here's interest. Brace myself. End turn. To help you out, but I'm strapped. Yeah, I don't know about that, sir. Reel you in. Never mind. Shit. Well, we have to close the deal normally. We can't use the normal. We can't use the card. I forgot I discarded that. Shit.
I think I could get the hang of all this.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here.
Sure I can. I live...
Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now.
Weeks? How long has my uncle been dead?
You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did ya? I was saving that for later.
I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia. I've just inherited this place.
Feels wrong to feel calm. I definitely feel that as well. But in the same regard, what else is there to do, really, but to carry on? There will be opportunities to fight in the future. For now, we rest. We lick our wounds, I suppose.
Huh. Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch.
I wouldn't say I'm that far yet.
As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical, you know,
Shit,
like the
I gotta
kind of
take my
stuff
hand
you
off
use
the
to
fucking
make
mouse.
Potions. You should kick some business my way.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure thing. I'm definitely going to need ingredients before long.
And now, when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn.
Win.
I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle.
Raises interest by 8 at start of customers. Yes,
You know, I think I will use that.
I will.
But where can I find your shop?
Like living knowing there's a hurricane coming can only do so much. Weather through it takes time though, and it'll suck. It is. I'm glad to be back in streaming. I'm disappointed that certain plans had to be postponed But I don't think anyone's surprised that my efforts to prepare have been delayed. We're getting back into it, you know. Pumpkins will be fine, they ain't gonna rot. Well, the ones they probably already have, but the pictures won't. Someone's got to figure out a fuck. What was that story of the guy who ages, but his painting ages and not him? Someone's got to do that for pumpkins. Dorian Gray, that's right. The painting of Dorian Gray. I was about to say the pumpkin of Dorian Gray, and I realized that wouldn't take very long at all to go wrong. My beauty is preserved for about 3 days. After that, I have to carve a whole new one. What a fucking nightmare that would be. I think the pumpkin thing was a Goosebumps. Someone who uses pumpkin-headed zombies to make himself immortal. That sounds right. That sounds right. I don't know how to search for that. God, I want to. I want to so bad, but I don't know where I would look for that right now. You know, actually, we were looking to get our hands on the show. Yeah, just ought to find it in the show. That sounds like one they do an episode on, quite frankly. They're all the same level of, like, endearingly dumb. All except for, like, the mask shop, which is a classic. Speaking of which, Brian, I feel like you are one of few people that I could reasonably expect to have experienced this. Have you ever done one of the Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure novels? Novel in heavy quotes. You know, like, they're not that long. Because of the branching path, in reality, like, a solid storyline is maybe 1/8 of the length of an average Goosebumps book, which is itself already quite short. But hi, Visk. I will. Same to you, Visk. Have you either of you done the Goosebumps? I think give yourself a scare was their motto or something like that. Something along those lines. Not as a child. Goosebump book covers freaked you out too much as a little kid. Me too. See, the thing is like the Choose Your Own Adventure ones didn't bother me as much because like the covers weren't as bad. They were kind of goofy. I have a very, very firm memory of one of them that is extremely fucking funny in retrospect. Not to spoil. Fright Night and the Superhero one. Fright Night was a classic, yes! There was one... I did those there. They had some messed up endings. Yeah. Yeah! They were fucked. The one that sticks in my mind, I can't remember the name of it, but, like, it is a first-person thing. I think all of the Choose Your Owns were. There was a third one. There was a long list. That might be a stream thing in the future, so, you know, a fair warning. But one of my favorites, and one of the only two I ever actually owned, I borrowed several from the library, but one of the ones I owned was, like, you were in a class trip that was going to, like, a tropical island, right? And the primary story is that, like, your friends get kidnapped, and I think maybe you too, and you can, like, fight these weird fishmen to save them, or you can become a fishman, and all this different shit. But one of the earliest, like, quote-unquote bad ends is that your friends get kidnapped and then you just kind of don't do anything. You just carry on with your class and pretend it didn't happen, and you have, like, a normal field trip outside of the fact that your friends disappeared, and you go home. Like, that's it. You're fine. Everything's fine. You just fucking leave. It always stands out in my mind as, like, me being a somewhat pragmatic child, somewhat practical, being like, well, I'm just a kid. I probably can't help my friends, so I'll stick with my class and see where it goes. And it's like, oh yeah, aside from your friends disappearing and you never hear from them again, like you have a pretty good time in your field trip and then you go home. That's it. And that's one of the bad endings. A lot of them had something like that, where you just don't engage with the story and they let you bail out. I'm sure it was good for kids that had anxiety, frankly. Of those things that appreciate that crop up in video games nowadays. Oh, big time. Big time. They had that in a lot of the books. Yes. Yes, if you are, like... if you're even remotely anxious, you can take the path where you simply do not engage with it at all. I'm pretty sure one of them is like, you get this kind of haunted item. You say no thank you. But someone else gets it, and you just have a normal day, and then it ends. You go to a bookstore, you pick up a book, the spooky, you know, bookstore owner's like, oh, that's an antique. It's made from, oh, the flesh of man or whatever. You're like, all right, that's cool. And you put it back on the shelf and you leave and game over. Just don't engage with it at all. This isn't my story. I'm out. Later, dude. If I Trapped in Batwing Hall. Oh, I didn't read that one. Oh, that sounds good. One of the last things I did in my senior year of high school, I made a choose your own adventure book, kind of modeled after the same premise. It was fucking awful, right? I think my parents still have it. It got like printed in a book form, paperback, obviously, but like it was dog shit. Like the pages didn't line up right. The numbers at the bottom of the page didn't take you to the right pages, so you had to kind of search around. It was awful. It was awful. But I am fairly certain that when I took the time to write it, I did write in a complete, like, non-engagement bailout ending. It's so much funnier when you go into these things and you think you're making the smart choice and you're just not participating at all. All of these things necessitate like a minimum required level of curiosity and risk. And if you don't do it, then, you know, I don't know, maybe fuck yourself. Maybe go home. Weenie, fuck you. And that's the lesson that I got from that, I guess. I don't know, I know neither of you are young individuals, so I kind of expected that you two may have had a chance to have engaged with this beautiful medium that I did, because I found a lot of people who know Goosebumps but did not know that they had anything even remotely interactive until they started doing weird games on the Wii. We will never fucking play those. Good God. So bad.
It's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up.
Excited to get to know you.
I'm excited to get to know you. Maybe we can hang out.
I'm not really big on hanging out, but I don't know. I could maybe make an exception for you.
Read a lot of choose your own adventure books as a kid. Yeah. I cut my teeth on the Goosebumps one, which is not a good indicator of like the medium of the genre. I want to find more, but the hardest part is finding the time. Admittedly, I also got really into text-based adventure games like Zork around the same time, a little bit later. And that kind of took my focus away from books. But I'm only 30. So, you know, there was a transition of medium at that time. It was overwhelming. Yes. Knight in Screaming Armor, that was one of mine. Deep in the Jungle of Doom, I think that might have been mine. I think that was the one where you just go home. I could be wrong. Anyway.
Either way, I guess I'll see you around.
I don't know. It's fun. That's the one, the fish guys. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. That's the one where you just have a normal field trip and you leave. It's great. Love it. Spoiler warning, if you ever want to read that one, the optimal path requires you to like turn into a fish man and get revenge. It's pretty great. Pretty great.
Unless that weird mildew gets you first.
Right. Looked up a bunch of the covers and instant memory flashbacks. Yeah, they were beautiful. Beautiful.
Just gotta take this one day at a time.
Don't know who makes the covers for Goosebumps books, but I feel like I want to see if A, they're still alive, B, if they're like still doing art somewhere. I hope so.
Oh, wow. Is this an actual potion shop?
You bet.
I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day. And now, potions.
Yeah. Tim Jacobus. He's still around? I recall him being kind of on the older end. On an interview a few years back. Yes! Fuck yeah, thank you.
Yeah, pardon the mess. I'm working to get the place up and running again.
Well, I'm impressed. You must know what you're doing.
I do.
That's really very kind of you. The truth is, I'm new to town and new to running a shop. I'm sort of figuring it all out as I go.
Really? I'm new here too. My name's Mint, and I just got to town a few days ago.
I can tell your name's Mint because you're real fresh. Also, the leaf in your ear.
I'm Sylvia, resident
There.
potions witch. And by resident, I mean I literally live here.
It's seriously so good to meet you, Sylvia. Now, I have to ask, does Foster the Formidable ever shop here? Or Dox the Defenestrator?
Who? Be a huge honor.
That would be a huge honor, but I'm not sure I'd recognize them.
Never played the point and click Goosebumps Horrorland video game, but Pogo made a banger of a song from the voices sound effects. I am not surprised. The Goosebumps games are all just dog water to my knowledge. I never played them, but I've seen other people play them and they're rough. Rough.
You didn't have posters of them in your bedroom when you were little? I guess that was just me.
Hi, Boingo. Hello. The Goosebumps games suffer a little bit from, I don't want to say appealing, but creative visual design elements that do not hold. They have potential, but they play like shit. You know what I mean? You know when you find a game that looks really cool and then you like get the controller in your hand and you're like, oh no, oh no. There were Goosebumps games? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You didn't hear about them for a reason.
I might be a bit of a fangirl. To be honest, I've been geeking out pretty much nonstop since I got here. I mean, this island has a lot of historical significance for the Heroes Guild. This is where they defeated Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafta.
Tim is still around. He does the convention scene. Yeah. San Francisco Fan Expo. Oh, shit. I would not go if I could because that's a fair distance to travel, but if I lived closer, I probably would.
Of course, the fallout from that battle left the island uninhabitable for a while, but the whole place is rebuilding now, and that includes the local chapter of the guild. They've put out a call for new recruits.
Like you, Mint. You got the muscles to be a hero.
Got the muscles to be a hero. Ever thought about joining?
Thanks. I do work out. And as a matter of fact, joining up is exactly why I came to Rafta. I answered the call.
Good job.
Hey, that's great. Congrats on the new gig.
Gonna be a one-day comic and toy collector thing. Oh, set in your hometown. Hell yeah. Does Tim still do the Goosebumps art of new books? Because I know that they're like a pretty starkly different style these days. I know they lean into more modern, design trends.
but I'm only a provisional member for now. They've got me running odd jobs for the XP. Oh, that's slang for experience.
I also get experience.
Any day now, I'll be ready for proper adventures outside of town. After all, there's a whole island out there, teeming with mystery and danger. And potion ingredients, of course.
Yes.
Swing by the guild hall if you're ever looking for loot. I could help you out for a small fee.
Sounds promising. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
No sweat, Sylvia. I know we just met, but I'm already rooting for you. That's going to work in your favor, I bet. Evoke sympathy in your customers, and they'll be more likely to cut you some slack.
That's so. Sympathy. Increases all interest gained by 25%. Hell yeah.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Real nostalgic for Scholastic book fairs. Oh my god. Big time. Big time.
And I have a feeling you're gonna do great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some fetch quests to tackle.
You have fun on those fetched quests. Fisk, you remember when, like, Scholastic book fairs, like a solid chunk of them were just, like, really bogus books of cheat codes for games? Like, half of them never worked, weren't real at all. Absolute dog shit. There's a Goosebumps art book. Oh, now that would be a treasure on the coffee table.
You wouldn't believe how often people in this town misplace family heirlooms.
Celebrity crush. Following rumors that celebrity bard Zidriel has relocated to Rafta, townsfolk are taking to the streets in hopes of a sighting. Increasing customers. Sudden popularity of hallucinogenic mineral baths has caused a run on minerals and mushrooms of all kinds. Mineral ingredients will cost less. Fungus ingredients will cost more. Oh, ow. Rude. Thank you, Brian. I'll have a look after stream. We're out of ingredients. Can't make any more potions. Might as well check out Quinn's shop, right? Or else there's always the Heroes Guild. Rude, crude party, dude. It's true. Crude. Let's travel. Go to Quinn's Ingredient Boutique. Hello. Let's, hang out. Blind taste test. Boosts relationships slightly and relieves a bit of stress. Actually, not yet. We'll shop. Yeah, everyone's got a mimic of some sort. Buy all those. Buy all that. And all your slime sacks. Turn. Yeah. Can't succeed in this business if you can't tell slimy fish from a fishy slime. Quinn pulls out a blindfold and a sack of ingredients. Sylvia is hesitant. But Quinn has a point. Sylvia uses this stuff in her craft. She should know her materials inside and out. She dons the blindfold and opens wide, bracing for whatever Quinn has in store. Some of the ingredients taste alright, others don't. This was fun, but I'm not sure your palate is any sharper than before. Your projectile vomit is something to envy. Sylvia feels a little closer to Quinn and mildly less stressed. Spend one time slot to rank up our room. Sure. Quinn, we're buds now.
This is sort of an unusual location for a business, isn't it?
It has its perks.
Must get lonely, though.
It must get lonely, though, being up here by yourself.
Yeah, that's one of those perks I mentioned. Listen, in business, you've got to use any advantage you've got. Whether that's the high ground or a low blow. Got the upper hand? That's when you press the attack.
Pretty ruthless. All right.
I'm willing to make the most of an advantage. As soon as I get an advantage, I mean.
Just now, I could use an advantage in the marketplace. You might fit the bill. Come on, follow me.
Okay.
All right, here's the deal. There are a total of 4 chocolatiers in this town. Each one of them gives out 1 free sample per customer per day. What are you waiting for? Go get him. Bring him here.
All right. Spurred on by the urgency in Quinn's voice, Sylvia plunges into the throng. Chocolatiers aren't hard to find. In a matter of minutes, she has 4 small chocolate treats.
Yoink.
Hey, wait a minute. What gives? You can't be that lazy.
First of all, I wouldn't underestimate my laziness if I were you. But more to the point, I've got a lifetime ban from those stalls. All 4 of them.
Well, in that case, I'm glad I could help you out, I guess.
Hey, don't be sore. I'll share if you want. But they use some unusual ingredients in these things. You never know what's inside until you take a bite.
Unusual ingredients? As in monster parts?
Among other things.
Tell me more.
Why use such strange ingredients?
That's what we have access to. You gotta understand, this island was off limits for years. And all that time, the land was stewing in sweet, sweet magical juices.
I'm not gonna lie. Monster part chocolate is not a deal breaker for me. If I could have access to that kind of thing, I think we could make some things happen. I could move around some priorities.
So pretty much anything you find here is gonna have some magic in it.
Sweet,
I guess
sweet
we have
magical
the dead
juices.
witch to thank for that. Maven. She performed some pretty out there experiments before the Heroes Guild took her out.
It almost sounds like you admire her. Wasn't she evil?
Better evil than boring. Maybe she could have taught me some things. Maybe I could have taught her some things. Anyway, the land Maven left behind is a weird place, full of weird stuff.
Had grasshopper cookies with grasshoppers in them, like a chocolate chip, or made of grasshopper flour. I haven't had either. I'll admit I'm a little bit scared. Flour. Yeah, I hear that the flour doesn't taste like much. But every so often something gets between your teeth.
And I like weird. Weird is rare. Weird is valuable. The hard part is getting our hands on the best stuff. We need the local heroes to, you know, get good. They rely on potions when they're out there foraging. So, if you level up your craft, they get better, and you and I both benefit.
I don't really want to eat bugs wholesale. You're not against it. I'm the same way. I don't want to. I'm not, like, against it on principle, but I don't want to eat bugs. You live with your sis now and have a deal. If you live with them when they get a house and you're willing to help either pay for the house or pay rent, I'll let you section off a piece of the backyard to build a forge in. Congratulations, cowboy. I'm glad for you. We're in this together then.
We're in this together then. That's sort of sweet.
Yeah, sure. Super sweet. As long as you don't turn out to be dead weight. Now, I gotta get back. Boxer gets antsy if I leave him for too long. And I get the impression you've got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, probably. All right. I gotta go home. Adios, Quinn. Yes, I do want to start brewing soon. Check your potion recipe book for all the possibilities. Remember, offering a variety of potions is key. While your potions brew, consider dropping in on our new equipment. Traveling takes time. Plan accordingly. Take it from here, and remember. Oh, and take it an early rest if you need it. Otherwise, you might get too stressed to function. I am immune to stress, my friend. Okay, let's bottle these up. Whew.
As you decide what potions you're going to make, reference your recipe book. Throwing things into a cauldron and seeing what comes out is all well and good, but planning things out can give you an edge when reacting to the market.
Right. Recipe. Let's see. Got health potion, mana potion, fire tonic. Needs red and yellow, which we have. Sight enhancer is all 3. Oh, 3 for 3. Okay. Poison cure is 2 red, 1 yellow, 1 blue. Okay. Excuse me. We'll go bam and bam. Do that. And that's all I got. Okay. Let's go hang out with Mint real quick.
Hi, Sylvia. I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me.
What's up?
What do you think of the guild hall? Isn't it amazing?
There's a lot more taxidermy than I expected.
Yeah, heroes love their trophies. Maybe I'll be contributing one soon.
Oh.
Because, get this, I've been approved to go adventuring! The training wheels are coming off! You
Congratulations.
should send me out sometime. I promise I'd bring back some great loot for you.
How does that work exactly?
Oh, I can tell you all about it. I just had my...
Sounds
Oh, shit.
complicated.
Nah, I'm just a nerd for this stuff. It's actually a pretty simple system. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The farther I get into that area, the more loot I'll bring back. Providing me with potions is totally optional, but the right potion could help me get farther, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions are by far the most important.
You don't look like someone who could cast a spell, so I'll give you a health
Help
potion.
me withstand damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me to fight my way past monsters. However, there's a limit to how many potions I can drink at a time. All that magic can really mess with a person's stomach.
True.
Oh, don't forget there's a fee every time you send me out. Those are set by the guild. That's about it. Consider me on call. Honestly, I can't get out there soon enough.
I know you'll do amazing.
I hope so. This is what I've been training for, after all. Oh, they also gave us a goodie bag of health and mana potions for new recruits. Let's use them on my first adventure.
This game is extremely charming, it's true.
Health potions to patch me up and mana potions to get me to the finish line. Let's use them both!
Sounds great.
And, hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia. It means a lot.
All the characters are very, very fun. They're very, very fun. We haven't even seen some of my favorites yet. Those will be coming in the next day, I think. But there are a fair few that I haven't met yet, so we'll see how it goes. Let's adventure. Enchanted Forest. About all you can manage right now. Let's see, how much damage is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you'll have enough health left. Do a mana potion. Okay, that looks great. Embark. Okay. Now let's head on back to the shop. Any potions cooking right now? It's not done yet. All right. Well, I have these, so I will open the shop. Yiggy, hello. Good evening. I love supporting a family business. Make me an offer I can't refuse. Touch up. Winner. Oh, I forgot to fix my deck. Damn. My turn. Where's the artistry? It isn't here. Rude. raise interest again. I think we will go ahead and just close it out right here. There we are. It's a deck builder game, it sure is. I will fix my deck after this round. Let's see. I will be doing any damage? No. All right, welcome to my shop. I stare at you and wait for you to speak first. Reel them in. Reel them in. And turn. Got some defense. I've got 3. Yep, 1. Another one. There we go. Pushed him right over the edge. Let's close it out. There we go.
That's all of them for now.
Played this game at launch. It's pretty good, Yigi. It's true. Again, I disclosed this at the start of the stream. I will say it again. I applied to be given a key for the DLC for this game, and the publisher agreed. So this is technically an ad. I have been compensated, but I was gonna play it anyway. This game's really fucking good. I was given the DLC for free. So, I have to be very clear. I was compensated for this. No money. I was just given the DLC. Yes, they updated the game to have different difficulty options. You can date more people, and full voice acting. Almost full voice acting, rather.
Greetings,
Yeah, here we go, Muktuk.
I have for you a question of dire importance. The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I do.
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. I am pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name.
Hello, Muktuk.
I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors.
Oh, we're not really hiring right now.
Oh, you misunderstand.
Look at those
I
muscles.
do not seek employment, for I have already found my calling. And it is a great one! Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. But key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools. And I cannot help but notice...
Your cauldron is shit.
You appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor edge of progress?
You know I do, Muktuk. Like being on the cutting edge.
I like being on the cutting edge. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. It also tends to be expensive.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Now, please accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer.
Yeah, we got a cauldron. Another one.
Wow, thanks. That's so generous of you. But are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive.
I only regret that I cannot offer all my many goods and services free of charge.
This is dwarf, the closest we've gotten so far.
Truly, it is a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. And yet, I find I must cover the costs of production at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks.
A common problem.
And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
In the end, To put a price tag upon my cauldrons? This feels like the lesser sin.
Speaking of art, nice tattoos.
Speaking of art, nice tattoos. They really suit you.
Of all life's canvases, none is more exquisite than the body.
Yeah.
Especially a body that is rippling with muscle. But I hope you don't find my confidence off-putting. Such conviction is not so common here as it is in my homeland. I find it necessary, however, to hold myself in high regard.
I like the confidence, buddy.
Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strength.
Exactly. This is Colonel Armstrong if he was a walrus. Yeah. Yeah, more or less.
We must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up.
Yes.
For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another.
Pump up. Increase the interest applied by the next interest raising card by 50%.
Solid advice.
Solid as an anvil.
Indeed.
I am glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope that I shall see you again.
You will?
Please visit my market stall. See all that I have to offer. For the world can be a cold place, and those of us who toil to bring light and beauty into being, we must stand together!
He's doing a great job of pumping me up. Celebrity chef Draven has revealed his reliance on potions, leading artisans of all sorts to wonder what potions might do for their craft. Increased in craftsmanship custom. Local excitement over a dragon sighting gave way to panic when the dragons in the nearby forest took place. Oh no, I sent Mint into the forest! Oh, Jesus! Quinn doesn't do birthdays, but they do celebrate the day they brought home their cherished mimic. Will you help mark the occasion? Increases relationship gain with Quinn. Yay! Hey, some Bugtuck to give you a new cauldron. Set it up in the shop now, shall we? Customizing the shop to your liking is a big perk to owning the place. Go wild with it. Customize. Cauldron is currently in use. Oh, yes. Return. Brew. Let's bottle it up. Yay. Return. Customize. There we go. We got a real cauldron now. Nice. Let's, we're a little low on health potions. Oh. Undo that. We can hold up to 6 items there. Yep, we got 3 minor health potions. Nothing to burn. Go ahead and brew that. All that good. How'd you feel if dwarves could shapeshift into any animal that matches the biome they were born in? It seems like the kind of practical magic that a dwarf would get very into on it. I do it. You never know, you know? Chill. Alright, we're gonna go visit Quinn real quick. Meet again, we do. Let's shop. What have you got for me? You're out of... Nope. Oh, right, things are more expensive. Yeah, 5 of those, 7, 8. I need a little bit more. Bit of that. Hang out. I don't want to do a blind taste test again. I guess I can. Give gifts of ingredients to fellow vendors in order to show your appreciation. Different people like different ingredients, so try to find out what they might prefer. You like slime? Maybe. All right, let's go visit Muktuk. Steal a gold bar from a dwarf and get swarmed by giant bats. That could be fun. Sounds like something dwarves in certain myths already do, or maybe that was gnomes. Yeah, you know, shared interest, ancestry. Have a mud pack cauldron, no bonuses. Channels the macabre magic of things lost and buried in the mud. Though physically fragile, this cauldron of bone and glass has an impressive magical affinity for the heat. Get two shelves as well. Mushroom Mire Shelf. New fungal growth injects some life into your display. Bone Waste Shelf. A bed of fine sand provides a suitable backdrop for a few potions. These are 120 per. No bonuses. They just have more magimins. More ingredients. We're gonna not yet. We will hang out. Weightlifting! Muktuk has an impressive collection of dumbbells stashed within his sled. He's quick to tell Sylvia he forged them himself. Instead of pounds or kilograms, the weights are all labeled with icons of common animals. Muktuk lifts the equivalent of 2 wild boars over his head, and he laughs joyfully. Sylvia figures she'll start with the squirrels and work her way up.
It did not kill you, so it must have made you stronger, yes?
Sylvia feels a little closer to Muktuk and is mildly less stressed. Let's rank up.
Could be time for a fellow artist.
Rafta is indeed strange and delightful. Do you not find it so?
I do.
In all my many travels, I have seen no place like it.
You've traveled a lot then?
I have, but that is not so unusual for a walrus. Those of us who seek excellence, who pursue mastery in our chosen field, must undertake a great pilgrimage. And mine has brought me here.
I like the idea that like an owl speaking is sort of this outlandish thing for Sylvia, but a walrus isn't.
I don't know much about walrus culture.
Oh, then I shall be glad to teach you. My homeland is a remote place marked by its harsh climate. We are welcoming of outsiders, yet they receive few visitors. And so we take it upon ourselves to send our best and brightest out into the larger world as emissaries and pilgrims. We travelers are charged with a great and holy purpose.
You got such small eyes.
To spread our expertise far and wide. To dedicate ourselves to service in foreign lands as a path to self-improvement and enlightenment. Some of us have devoted ourselves to medicine, some of us philosophy, while others have created artworks of such indescribable beauty, you would weep to look upon them.
Like you.
And that's why you're here? To share your artistic talent?
You are correct. My pilgrimage has brought me to Rafta's shores, and here I shall remain until I have created a masterpiece. But to create something more remarkable than the land itself, this will be a challenge. People will tell you that Rafta is a wild place, chaotic. But in fact, the opposite is true, for this island was built with intention. It was shaped by the hand of a powerful witch.
Powerful.
Maven carved out the mountains. She charted the course of the rivers. The very flora and fauna have their origins in her land.
In a certain way, the entire island is a work.
She had the right idea. I see the appeal of having a whole island to play with.
I do as well. For the grander the canvas, the greater the impact. This, then, is what Rafta means to me. is a living artwork. Upon its every surface, I see the mark of its maker.
I respect your point of view. As craftspeople, we should acknowledge the craftsmanship of others.
Indeed. And not just acknowledge, but celebrate!
Is there no greater canvas than the body? Yes, of course.
Enthusiasm is like love or beauty. It is not diminished when it is shared.
Enthusiasm. Yes.
I'll try to remember that when I'm back at the shop.
Routine can make it difficult, I know, but we must do all we can to muster enthusiasm for the beauty that is all around us. This is what travel teaches us in the end, to look around with hungry eyes, to truly see a place.
True. Fisk, you want him as a friend. But if you have no friend that speaks like this, then you must be him as the friend.
And to find joy in all that is different and strange and new.
All right. Let's head back home. Sorry, bud. I would love to have a cauldron, but bottle up some potions. Yay! They upgraded. See. What was in the recipes again? Let's have a look. We got mana. We got health. Maybe we'll make some upgraded fire. That wants red, yellow. Go. Put that in brew. All right, Magamins. My upper limit of Magamins is 115 right now. Makes sense. Up there. Okay, so the a cauldron upgrade would not be strictly cosmetic right now. But for now, that'll work. I just got my second win. Looks pretty great if the price is right. Oh shit, I forgot to fix my cards. God damn it. We're gonna end our turn. I want to ask if that's your natural hair. Rude. Touch up. Think. You know what? Close it out. There we go. 52 coins. Mint, hello. Hey, Sylvia. Bet this would come in handy, right? Sure would. Nope. Heckling the friend sure is stressful. Didn't mean to make you feel bad. All right, let's set you up. Reel them in. End turn. All right. Set you up. Set you up again. And we'll close it out. Not an ideal sale, but it works.
That's all of them for now.
Thank God. I gotta fix my deck. Deck builder. All right. Yeah, let's start with sympathy. Yep. We want some enthusiasm. And we want to pump it up. Want to plant the seed. And we want to press the attack. Gotta scheme a little bit. And we will close it out. You brace themselves. Want more reel it in, and we need to set it up. Let's go down on the enthusiasm. No, I only had the one enthusiasm. All right, we're gonna back out of the close it out. Set up the one enthusiasm. Okay. We'll call that good. We're gonna go visit Mint, see if she's got stuff for us. Woo! River Calamari, Pixie Dust Diamond, River Pixie Shell, Slime. Excellent!
The Enchanted Forest was no sweat. I actually enjoyed being out there.
I knew you could handle it. And I'm excited to use those ingredients you brought back.
I found some other goodies too. I set them aside for you.
Oh, thank you.
These are glamours. They'll change the look of your shop. They're purely cosmetic, so don't expect any tangible benefits. Still, they're pretty cool, right?
They are. Oh, new floor and walls, thank God.
Hey, thanks. I can see how it'd be nice to switch things up every now and then.
No problem. I'll keep an eye out for more. Apparently some critters got into a shipment and now they're spread all over the island. Which reminds me, I can return to the forest anytime, but I'm also up for more of a challenge. The mushroom mire and the bone wastes are available to me now. They're a little more dangerous, but that means better rewards. And here's one more tip. You should introduce yourself to our guildmaster Baptiste. He sends out daily expeditions, and if you invest in one, you'll get a share of what comes back.
Okay.
I'll be sure to introduce myself. And I'll keep you in mind for further adventures too.
Tangible benefit is me feeling better. Yes, it improves morale, which improves productivity, of course.
Sounds good, Sylvia. I'm ready when you are.
All right, so let's adventure. I'm gonna send you out to the forest again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your health will be okay. Actually, no, you don't have... I don't have enough potions to send you out with a perfect score. Go meet Baptiste, who I think is this face.
Wow, this place is bigger than I realized.
Greetings, fair patron. Greetings and welcome
Your hair looks fake.
to the Heroes Guild. I'm Baptiste, esteemed guildmaster and fledgling barkeep.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. I'm new to town and I make potions.
Then you'll certainly benefit from our services. Hiring a hero is a surefire way to get your hands on new ingredients. You can work directly with any hero you're acquainted with, or come to me. I always have a list of upcoming expeditions. Invest in one, and in return, you'll receive a portion of whatever loot is brought back.
Wow, it sounds like the guild has a lot to offer.
We aim to please. So, if there's anything else I can do to be of service, just let me know.
I want to put him in the clothes washer and watch him spin around. I want to put him in with some laundry detergent and just watch him go.
How about sharing some pointers? Do you have any advice for a fellow merchant?
Well, I don't know that I'm a merchant per se. I'm more of a facilitator. A master administrator, if you will.
It's too much like you when you play boisterous shopkeepers when you
I keep
Is this the
everything
angle
running
you go?
smoothly
All
here
right.
While our town's great heroes seek glory, adventure,
And resources.
resources.
It almost sounds like you're bragging about being a bureaucrat.
Don't you know? Bureaucrats are the very linchpin holding society together. We don't call ourselves heroes. But if making order of a chaotic world isn't heroic, I don't know what is.
That's an interesting point of view.
Isn't it? And in striking up a conversation about it, I am demonstrating that piece of advice you asked for. If you've got something to sell, then best to captivate your audience forthwith.
Captivate. Increase patience by 1. The opener, increase patience by 2. Okay.
I think I can manage that.
It's advice I've recently taken to heart. I arrived here only a few months ago, intent on guiding this guild to greatness. And the heroes have greeted me with open arms, although some of their traditions are rather, mystifying. Say, you look like a commoner.
Rude.
Maybe you could share some insights.
You must be a nobleman.
Shh. I'm trying to downplay all that, you know, to help me fit in.
Help me fit in.
But that brings us to my question. Tell me, this charming little tradition of leaving gifts in a new friend's shoes.
Gifts?
Yes, you know, like shaving cream and rotten fruit. And that one time it was a scorpion.
Oh, what a find.
Is that really supposed to go on for months? I mean, I'm flattered, but it's starting to feel like overkill.
I dunk him head first in a pool of piranhas. They won't attack because he isn't food, but it will scare him. He looks more like a stick than food, it's true. They're taunting you.
They're taunting you, Baptiste. There is no tradition like that.
Oh, really? Well, the joke's on them, because I've been taunted by the best. It will take more than a bit of tomfoolery to get my goat. At any rate, I shouldn't be too surprised. I knew coming here that there would be a period of adjustment. Finding yourself suddenly in a new land and in a new role, it can be challenging, can't it?
It's true. We'll get the hang of it.
We'll get the hang of it. I mean, almost everyone in this town is a transplant.
Hello, welcome in.
Indeed. In that sense, you and I fit in quite well.
Indeed.
At any rate, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance, Sylvia. I hope you decide to avail yourself of our services.
I want to put him in the dishwasher.
And I trust we'll find the opportunity to chat again soon.
God, you're just like that all the time. All right, well, let's look at a campaign. Bone wastes. Fairy flower bulb. Oh, okay, okay. So this has a lot of magimins in it. This has a normal amount. This one has very low, but if I'm reading this correctly, it smells really nice. It's not dishwasher friendly. Yeah, he might kind of fall apart in the dishwasher. He needs to be washed on delicate. Thank you. Disrupts ecosystem. That's scary. Well, I can't disrupt the ecosystem any more than that. No, I don't want to disrupt that too much. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Put in 42 on that. And we will travel. We'll see what Quinn's up to at the end of the night.
Hey, Sylvia. I hear you've been busy.
Uh-oh. What have you heard exactly?
Nothing especially interesting. Mint just mentioned you've been working with the Heroes Guild.
I have.
She's too nice to give me the real gossip. It's a major shortcoming if I'm honest.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
I know all the heroes. After they go on their little adventures, they sell their trash items to me. It's basically my whole business model. Trash comes in, trash goes out. Of course, they keep the best stuff for their clients. So, I'm guessing you've got something decent in your inventory for once. Maybe something I've never seen before. Give it here.
What? No, why would I do that?
Suit yourself. I'm just trying to help you out. I know how this goes. You get your hands on a good ingredient and you're all excited to use it in a potion, right? So you throw it in your cauldron and poof, it's gone forever. But it doesn't have to be that way.
What's the alternative?
Easy. Hand it over to me instead. My clairvoyance lets me hone in on specific ingredients. Meaning, if you give me something good, I'll be able to find more of it. And then I can start offering that ingredient for sale in my shop. You miss out on the instant gratification, but you get guaranteed access to the ingredient in the future.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. I can see how that could come in handy.
With the orb, do we ponder it? I think it's multi-purpose orb, you know? On one hand, fidget tool. On the other hand, big on the clairvoyance, big on pondering.
I'll let you know if I decide to take you up on it.
There, see? You give me free stuff, and we all benefit. Mostly me, but still.
I wouldn't expect you to operate any other way. But hey, since you're chummy with all the heroes, does this mean I'll be running into you at the guild hall?
Nah. Despite the invaluable service I provide to the heroes, I'm not exactly welcome in their clubhouse. You set one fire, and suddenly everybody acts like you're a real liability. You set 2 fires, and you get banned for life.
You gotta work on that.
Consider yourself warned, I guess. Now, did you want to buy something?
Yes. Alright, yeah. Oh, there we go. Give you the gem, calamari, and the shell. Oh, we're pondering. Real ponder hours. Up the goods tomorrow. Alright. Alright, we have used a fair number of these. There we go. We considered not getting banned. Well, you know, to each their own. Maybe you haven't been banned from enough things. Have you ever considered that? Alright, so I need to make a health potion. Common health potion or higher. Common fire tonic and a common mana. Okay. 6 days before the competition. We're okay.
The glamorous life of a potions witch. It's not quite as I pictured it.
Well, what do
Ah, there.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. What can I do for you?
Oh, did you mistake me for a customer? That's adorable. I'm not a customer. My name is Roxanne, and I'm a potion maker of some renown around here.
He's one of my favorites.
You know, I suppose that makes us rivals.
What?
Oh, don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. And if I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it. But I'm simply here to wish you luck, dear. After all, just because we're rivals doesn't mean we have to be enemies.
You're going to act like it.
Really? Wow, that's a huge relief, actually. I'm new here, and I could use a little friendly advice.
Absolutely. Start with hot soapy water and a vigorous scrubbing.
What? No, I want to ask about the big competition that's coming up.
Ah, yes. What a day that will be. I can see it now. The adoring masses, the cries of adulation, the huge pile of gold soiled with the tears and viscera of my fallen opponent.
Christ.
I suppose I'll have to rinse it off before I spend it. So, will I see you there? Cheering me on from the stands, perhaps?
Actually, I'm planning on competing too.
What a positively charming idea. Please disregard all that nonsense about me getting little pieces of you all over the winnings. How silly.
No, it's okay. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Oh, good. I thought...
No, I'll take great care to eviscerate you before you get anywhere near that gold.
Wow, so much for making new friends.
Oh, honey, I said we weren't enemies. I never said we were friends.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that one.
Well, she went from good luck to I'm going to enjoy disemboweling you awfully fast.
She was right about one thing. Rafter's economy thrives on competition. We don't want to be the only potion shop in town.
Right.
Just the best one.
Let's start with not the worst and work our way up from there.
Yes. You got it, Uncle. Uncle Al. Commodore Appreciation Day. That's fun. This attempt by area nobles to celebrate their less affluent neighbors has at least given some people a day off. Recent Commoner custom. Force is still on fire. Roxanne has rolled out a worryingly effective charm offensive, cornering the market on health potions. Okay. Gotta try attracting more customers. When stocking shelves, think about placing some potions on display in the front window. Potions on display won't be sellable, but they will draw in more customers. The more valuable the potion, then the nicer the shelf, the more likely you'll see an increase in customers. Okay. Let's turn. We'll go to our brew. Bottle it up. Make our common. Here we go. Beautiful. We need that. This is maybe not quite tough enough. Right, health potions are out right now. Let's you know what? Let's make a decision. Let's go and visit Muktuk. We're investing in our future. We're gonna get the glass cauldron. Might be a little expensive, but
I am honored by your decision to make a purchase. Honored and delighted.
yeah.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, so we're both benefiting.
From your lips to the ears of the ancestors. However, it must be said that even this fine, fine work you have selected, it could be better. Do not mistake me, it is a work of art, and I am proud of it. But should you find yourself with surplus ingredients and disposable funds, then I would be able to enhance the item far beyond its current incarnation.
Okay.
You mean like an upgrade?
Oh, an upgrade! Yes! You could call it an upgrade, or a reimagining, or a revolutionary advancement in the corporeal manifestation of the arts!
Upgrade is easier to remember.
Ah, very well. Remember this too. An upgrade to a cauldron can greatly increase the cauldron's maximum stable ingredients, or might even increase the number of ingredients you can place in it. An upgrade to a shelf will increase its surface area and stability, allowing you to place more potions upon it. Consider it, yes? It would bring me great joy to do this for you. And to you, it could bring great profit!
That's what I'm looking for. That you need a Golem's Eye diamond. We are nowhere near that yet. Let us, The forest is still on fire, so we won't send Mint out on anything right now. We do need to brew some potions. Wait, never mind. Not yet. I need to customize. Oh, look at that potion. Beautiful. Get a stone floor back here and a new wood floor up here. Get better wallpaper on the walls. That's looking better. Polished wood. Oh, we're looking beautiful already. All right. Brew. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like that's about it. Good for 3 turns. In the meantime, we'll arrange the potions on the shelf. showcase will feature our mana and fire potions. Don't have any mana. That's fine. Let's open shop with our new and improved deck. They say the early bird gets the worm, but who wants worms? Hope this potion's up to my standard. What can you tell me about it? Team first. Plant the seed. Sympathy. Reel them in. Enthusiasm. And you know what? We'll close it out. Yeah, right there. Pretty fucking solid.
I just stubbed my toe.
All right. Set you up. Do that. Reel you in. End of the turn. We're guarded from your stress. We're all right. Pump it up. Reel him in. Uh-oh. No! I wasn't paying attention. Set you up. Reel you in. And reel you in again. End turn. Oh my. I think we're closing the deal right here. I don't have any better way. Those.
That's all of them.
All right. Brew is still brewing, I think. Yep, one more turn. When we take this coin, go to mint. Yeah, we'll do some bushwhacking. Those bushes won't know what hit them, mostly because they're just playing. Mint leads the way into the forest, where she gives Sylvia a simple wooden sword. Proceeds to hack away at the various bushes, encouraging Sylvia to do the same. Some of the bushes drop coins. One even drops a gemstone. Mint suggests they donate their windfall to the local soup kitchen. Sylvia agrees. I don't understand the science, but this sure beats checking the cushions for loose change. Sylvia feels a little closer to Mint and mildly less stressed. Rank up.
Sylvia, I love this guild hall to pieces, but let's be real, it is a death trap waiting to happen. Want to make the rounds with me? I could use an extra set of eyes.
Mint stalks the guild hall, her shoulders squared and her eyes steely with determination. He produces a rough sheet of sandpaper, sets to work smoothing down the sharp corners of every table she finds. Moves fragile vases to higher shelves. He padlocks a drawer full of kitchen cutlery, shurikens, and minor explosives.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were baby-proofing the guild hall. What's going on? Is one of the heroes, expecting?
Only in the sense that I'm expecting my colleagues to overindulge and start bumping into things.
Have a good night, Visk. Thank you for stopping by.
It happens every night. And brewshins are no fun on long hikes or dungeon delves.
Smart to keep your allies in fighting shape.
It's smart to keep your allies in fighting shape for tomorrow's challenges.
I guess it is. But honestly, I just like it when everyone around here is happy and safe. It won't surprise you to hear, being here is a total dream!
Should I pinch you?
Should I pinch you? I'm sort of tempted to.
Don't you dare! If I'm doing, I don't want to.
She likes that. All right.
Not that it isn't weird sometimes. I mean, I'm bunking with people I recognize from trading cards. I'm eating at the same table as people I've written fanfic about.
They say you should never meet your heroes.
Oh, meeting your heroes is awesome. But sharing a bathroom with them is just...
What a premise.
So you weren't exaggerating before. You really are a fangirl.
Yeah, ever since I was little. I grew up in a quiet port town. It was nice.
You say nice like it's a bad thing.
No, really, I had a great childhood. I was safe and happy. I have 8 siblings who are all awesome in different ways.
Your parents were busy?
And my dads are both book lovers, so we got bedtime stories every night. I remember fairy tales about bold princesses and fables about wily animals. But my favorites were the ones about real-life heroes. I liked those the best because they were true. I'd drift off to sleep, imagining what it would be like to be one of them.
And now you're here.
Yeah, here, with the chance to be a hero on the level of those I used to dream about. I only hope I can live up to their example.
Well, first you gotta start shitting way louder.
I have a feeling you'll do great.
No kidding? Well, I'm sure learning a lot. The sparring sessions are intense.
I've been doing some sparring of my own. The verbal kind.
Oh.
Here's a pointer I learned the hard way. Keep your guard up when you go on the offensive. That's probably sound advice, whether you're wielding wooden swords or savvy words.
Keep your guard up, raise interest by 8, gain 3 shield. Not a bad card.
I feel more formidable already.
Good. Show 'em no mercy, Sylvia. You've got what it takes to handle grumpy customers.
Grumpstomers, as I like to call them.
Countertops too.
You know I work like over an open flame daily, right? Alright, I can't refill your mana, I'm afraid, so we'll just call that there. Check with the fancy man. See if I've got my stuff back. The quest was a success! Here are the spoils. Excellent. Got a cubic ooze. Flame's more shapely cousin is known for its indiscriminate eating. Got some fairy flower bulbs. Perfect. Want to work for over an open flame daily? That's fair, you know. Something to look forward to. Swamp octopus. A lot of Magimins, but gives it looks like a stomach ache. A stomach ache. Fairy flower bud is smell good too. Painted forest berry. Bayberry, yes. These are the ones that I buy all the time. We'll spend the big bucks to send them on an expedition, and we'll come back later. Check in on Quinn real quick. Give you special stuff. What do you have for me right now? It's all extra expensive, isn't it? Alright. We'll head home.
You must have questions about your uncle. How he lived, how he died.
Where he hid his valuables.
I'm afraid you're out of luck there. This shop was all he owned. He put everything he had into it.
Roughly $1 million gold.
And not just money. He put his whole heart into this place.
Right under the floorboards, right over there.
If that's true, then why did he go off to explore the island? That's what happened to him, right? He broke the cardinal rule of potion making. He went out delving for his own ingredients. He should have stuck to the counter and the cauldron and left the dangerous work to the professionals.
To be fair, I'm pretty certain he'd do things differently if he could. You have to remember, Rafter was basically a ghost town when your uncle arrived here. There were fewer heroes around, which meant fewer resources, so even basic ingredients were costly. He had no choice but to go out and forage from time to time.
Goes?
His mistake was in how far he traveled. He wasn't content to just pluck magic mushrooms in the forest. No, he was too bold for that, too ambitious. In fact, your uncle would not be happy with anything less than an expedition to Maven's Castle, the haunted, crumbling citadel that was once home to the Witch Queen herself.
At least he was brave.
See, that just sounds super dangerous to me.
Oh, indeed. Everyone knows Maven's Castle is a dangerous place. It's located at the heart of an irradiated disaster zone full of twisted creatures.
Like chimeras and sphinxes and talking owls.
But the greater the danger, the greater the loot.
So Oswald was hoping to find some kind of edge out there. A way to make his potion stand out?
That's right, it was a desperate decision made under great distress. But if you think about it, it was a rather daring plan. Your uncle, he blazed a trail into the poisoned heart of this perilous land. Bolstered by potions of his own making, he overcame a series of dangers, fighting, sneaking, and bribing his way to the cursed sanctuary of a tyrannical madwoman. At least we can assume that's what happened before he died.
Could he still be out there somewhere? Maybe he's alive and waiting to be rescued.
Nope, he's dead. Definitely dead.
Maybe he turned into an owl.
Super dead.
I guess if Helena's soul binding is as foolproof as you said it is, she would know if you were alive.
Baba Booey.
It's a shame. I was little when he moved here, so I never knew him. Not
Hi,
really.
Carol. Welcome in. Hello. Carol, you're an orc. Have you partaken in the occasional potion? Some would say that you sling potions as a day job. You know? Would you ever venture out into the wide world to get your own ingredients, or would you put that effort in the capable hands of organized professionals? You make potions as a day job, it's true. True.
But he
I only
remembered
realized that
every
halfway
birthday.
through speaking.
He bought me my first easy make cauldron, actually.
Easy make cauldron. Bought the ingredients for a Negroni. Ooh. I misread ingredients as intelligence for a moment. Didn't realize that skill points were so expensive for an orc. I don't know that I've ever had a Negroni, honestly. If I have, it's been at a bar and, like, ordered for me. I think I have what I need in the house, but I don't make cocktails. The difficult thing, making cocktails for yourself, honestly. Vermouth Campari. I don't think we have vermouth. We might have Campari. Maybe we don't. We even have gin? I might be completely mistaken. We don't crack open the liquor cabinet much. Usually for parties, but it's also stocked mostly with things that got left behind from parties, and it's been a long time since we've had a party. Vermouth only lasts for a month or so. Well, that depends on whether or not you know anything about mixing. And we don't. But I do think about it sometimes. Sometimes I think about riding up to stream with a certain style of potion, wink wink. I just don't feel like most mixed drinks last as long as I'd like, you know? You open a bottle of vermouth can oxidize. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Will it go bad? Yes. Would an amateur that doesn't drink much know better and just keep it around just in case? Yes. would that amateur be me? And then like open it up later and go, ooh, this tastes gross. Also, yes. That's also me. Funny things like sourpuss. No. Fireball. We did. Not anymore. We ended up with just a shit ton of like vodka. We would get tequila too, and we're not a big tequila household, so that kind of just sat there until it got used up recently for a bridal party. Yeah, they are. I am a fan of whiskey, rum, and mead, but I am also the kind of person where I buy one and I savor it for a very long time, and then I only buy more when I finally run out. So, it's been a while since I bought some whiskey because it's expensive, but I still have rum and I still have mead. You like gin? Yeah, good choice. Niche natural wines, sour beers. I like a good beer. I wouldn't say that I have the opportunity to be that creative with them because most of what I have here in California is IPAs and I'm not a fan. But I haven't found a lot of wine that I like yet. I enjoy a mead, a honey wine, very good. I can enjoy some white wines, but red wines are like a dagger in the heart, my friend. But more like a dagger in the back of the throat, specifically the back of the tongue. Juicy IPAs are fine. I don't understand why the fuck they call them juicy, because those are the driest motherfuckers I've ever had. Granted, I've not had a lot of... I haven't had a lot of experience, but the ones that I have had taste like dishwater. Need some crunchy, juicy reds versus the California Cab Sav with tannins that will cut you down. Hyrule, I'm realizing as I speak to you that I think the beer that I've been sipping on for the last... Sorry, the potion that I've been sipping on for the last 2 hours may be kicking in somewhat fiercely right now. But you are talking to me about wines in the same language that I think I would use to describe a watermelon or like a fruit gummy. And that is not the experience that I have with wines. I hope you're doing well, bud. I meant to say that earlier. I'm in a bit of a state, excuse me. I didn't feel this way a good 15 minutes ago. I feel like I just had a big, heavy blanket dropped on my shoulders. Some wines get very fruity and light. It's great. I'll take your word for it, and I'll keep my eye out. My partner is very into a specific brewer's rot wine, if you know what that is. Restaurant's closing for good. What? But I think you love that place. You like your job, as far as I'm aware, correct? I think you like your job. Do you like your job? When you speak of it, you seem largely positive. Oh no, it shouldn't close for good. That's not fair. Can we do an Indiegogo to keep it alive? No, that's unrealistic. I hope you have a very good avenue paved ahead of you, friend. You deserve it. I hope you have a yellow brick road that leads you to another place that treats you as well as you deserve. Get anything from the winery Wonderwork. They're based in California and their red wines are frickin' tasty. I'm writing that down. Hyrule says Wonderwork has good red wines, and I trust that they are right. They have one called Juicy Fruit, and it's juice in capital letters. Perfect. Good. I'm looking forward to it. I think I stopped in the middle of saying my partner really likes rot wines, which are like white wines where a fungus saps a lot of the moisture out of the grape before it's picked so that the sugar condenses in a certain way and they come out really sweet. I'm realizing that she's bought this like 8 times now, and I don't think I've ever tasted it. So I might have to do that, but it is a white wine, which I'm already kind of more okay with. Did I ever tell you about my bad Noble Rot? Yes, that's the one. Did I ever tell you about my bad red wine experience? That might be another day situation. I feel like I could make a wine lover have an aneurysm with what I fucking did to that wine. I will tell you another day. I will tell you of my great mistake another day. A lot of people already know it because I can't shut the fuck up about it.
I always sort of felt like I was following in his footsteps.
Now more than ever, I mean, here you are.
Anyway, hi, Kirill. I should probably be transparent again. Regardless of the state of my being, I was graciously given a code for the DLC of this game in celebration of the Masterwork Edition release. Adds new difficulty levels and the ability to play relatively polyamorously and enjoy the romance of all the characters, which are also now fully voice acted outside of like small interstitial snippets. I like this game a lot. I was gonna fucking play it anyway, but I applied for the code for the DLC and I got it, and I appreciate that. And this is my disclosure that this is technically an ad, but I really like it unironically and without compensation. I just also have been compensated. You catch my drift? I do have to disclose that I have been compensated. However, it is strictly in the sense that I have received the DLC for free. That's it. I hope you enjoy this game. It's really good.
You remind me of him, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure the pall of doom hanging over my head makes for a striking resemblance.
I meant it as a compliment.
As you can see, we have engaged in the classic small business.
Hello, Leshii. How are you this fine night? It is always good to see you in high spirits.
Spirits is a very apt
word. May your
word.
days be as great as you are and fruitful as the wine you drink.
Hops is a fruit, right? I'm drinking Sapporo premium beer imported from Japan. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's very fruitful. Wine or not. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing good, Badger. I hope you're taking good care of yourself. It's lovely to see you. I'm in it. I'm in it. But we're doing all right. We're doing good. We have no choice but to carry on as strong as we can. I'm very strong. Most of the time. As you can see, I'm engaging in the classic small business practice of going into it, getting a really hot injection of money in the first day, and then blowing through it for the first few days. But I'm hoping by the time we get to the end, we'll be back in the positives again. We have 5 days before the competition, so we gotta fucking get churning on these
Now
potions.
that the shop is up and running, you might think you know what to expect.
Classic small business action of running for 6 months and closing. That's what my uncle did. I'm carrying on from that, you know. New management. We get new management. We've kept the name on the sign, but we're running it completely different. People who loved this place when it was just like a little mom and pop situation came in. They're like, oh, it just doesn't taste the same. And I'm like, well, the old guy died. I don't have his recipes anymore. I'm resisting the urge to tell a personal story that will go on for way too long, but I will tell it another day.
But customers will find new ways to keep you on your toes. You'll probably have some of them asked to place a custom order soon.
Ooh.
Oh, like when I would order 24 donuts in advance, or an ice cream cake, or both. Man, I miss having disposable income.
Focus, would you? because this could help with your cash flow concerns. Custom orders allow a customer to submit a request for a specific combination of potions.
Okay.
But you have a choice as to whether or not you'll take on the job.
Okay.
Accepting the request gives you an opportunity to sell multiple potions at once, as well as giving you time to gather whatever ingredients you need for the brew.
Sounds smart to me. I'll see what people come up with and go from there.
Excellent. Now, if only I could stop thinking about donuts.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about donuts. Donut store is not open right now. Okay, decreased value for mana potion. Beautiful, I can make health potions again. An ancient temple has been discovered deep in the forest. Heroes are competing to be the first to plumb its depths. Increased value for health potions. Enchanted forest has stronger monsters and better loot. Means I'm about to make some mana potions, so I'm going to bring that over to Mint, who will go there and get some shit for me. You want the old taste? Exactly. Go dig up the fresh grave in the cemetery. Harvest Festival, increase in customers. Haggle customers will start off with sympathy debuff. Increased value for basic potion. Oh no. To the expeditions, I've caused the enchanted forest to be maybe spent a little bit, so the forest temple bonus is not so great. It's okay, little owl, we got it. Strongly recommend brews of at least common quality with 3 stars or better. Remember, upgrading your equipment in the store will be the key. Got it, Buster Brown. Customizing. Nope. Not customizing. Arranging. Take that off. Take that off. We're gonna go to our brew. Gonna bottle
I
this
see
up.
you've acquired an ingredient with a trait.
Yes.
Huh? I did?
Sylvia, you need to pay attention to what's going on in your inventory.
Have a good night, Pope Badger. Thank you for stopping by. Good care of yourself. Keep tight.
An ingredient with a trait is an opportunity to strategize at the cauldron and to engage your customers' senses.
Yes, because I picked up smell good flowers.
Oh, yeah. I have some notes on this, actually. I just need a quick refresher. Some special ingredients have not just magimens, but also traits. By placing these ingredients with traits into your brew, it will impart those traits to the potion.
Yay!
Using an ingredient with a positive trait in your brew will boost the value of the final potion. Be careful, though. Ingredients can also impart some less desirable traits that will lower what customers are willing to pay for a potion.
Normal things. Excellent. Okay. Yes, so I've got these berry flower bulbs, which are very smell good. Very smell good. Let's... Okay. Have a good amount of good health potion. Go ahead and brew that. Return. Potions with treats, yes. It's not enough to make a potion, you need to also make a potion that has a good sniff to it. Passes the sniff test, you see. Yes. Open shop. Oh, Baptiste, hello. Early to rise means early to succeed. I might go for this one if you can sell me. Set you up. Press the attack. We're gonna get sympathy. And we're gonna sympathy another time. Yes. End our turn. You wouldn't try to pull one over on dear Baptiste. I would not. In fact, I'm gonna pump you up. I'm gonna steam. I'm gonna reel you in. And we're gonna close it out. 146. That makes up for the cauldron alone. I ran into a hero who had the nicest thing to say about this shop. I come by every 3 days. Set you up. Brace myself. Speaking of potions, you might buy creme de voilette along with maraschino liqueur, so you can sip your aviations. Oh, what a nice one that would be. I strongly encourage you. Creme de voilette is one that I've always been curious of, just because it's so unique. I'm glad you're still in business. Got a good feeling about this one. Plant the seed. Not close it out. We're gonna brace ourselves. And start. Lost a bit, but we do have plant the seed, so we just got a big old boost. Raise our interest. Shouldn't have done that. Pump up. Brace yourself. A little rough around the edges, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it yourself, fucking dickhead? We're gonna close the deal here. 139, that's not bad.
That's all of them.
Aviation, great cocktail. I only know it as the name of the gin, honestly. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Brew it up. Okay. We're gonna travel. Visit Baptiste. Here are the spoils. Excellent. Got a fairy flower bud. We got a sphinx flea. Ooh. Which gives tummy good somehow. We got smell good. We got tummy good. We got tummy bad. Got bubble ooze. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. Let's see. Ghostlight bloom is not one we need. Glass ore we don't really need. Manworm root. Maybe. I'm gonna send off just 30. Can we hang out? Snipe hunt. Ah, I know the snipe hunt. We'll bond with him a little bit. Why not? Various heroes have complained to Baptiste that a magical pest called a snipe has been spotted in the shrubs lining into the training yard. Baptiste takes the task very seriously. He rifles through the bushes until his hands are pink with irritation and scratches. Sylvia notices a few heroes snickering on the sidelines. She begins to suspect this whole thing is a wild goose chase. She doesn't have the heart to break it to Baptiste, so despite the futility of the hunt, she pulls her gloves tight and works right alongside him. Quite the elusive beast. Well, we'll find it next time. Sylvia feels a little closer to Baptiste, mildly less stressed. Alright. Let's travel to you. Mint. Let's plan your next adventure. To the Enchanted Forest. Give you a little extra mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 9, 11, 13, 17. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Callista, hello, welcome in. There we go. Go for it, Mint. Kill it. Win, what you got for me? Please eat all these, including the flea. Yes. Shop. So expensive. Alright, well, we don't need all that. That's fine. Let's travel back home. Did a thing, it's true. Alright. How my brew doing? Bottle this up. Perfect brew, yes. Alright, so have minor slight chance. Make some sight enhancer potion. Why not? We haven't made that yet. Range our potions. Lots of good here. These are the smell good ones, right? Open the shop. Baptiste, you're back. Okay. All right. Brace ourselves and end the turn. I've only taken one stress, that's okay. Press the attack. Get some sympathy. Reel you in. And we'll end our turn. Let's see. We get to close it out. Yes, we do. Okay. A little extra boost there. Okay. We're over 500. We have exceeded day 1. If this place is good enough for the local heroes, I'm into it. Got it, bud. Scheme. We're gonna set you up. Plant the seed. Press the attack. Pump you up. Reel you in. And end the turn. Hopefully, I'll have a closeout next time. I do. I have to close it out. 151. Yes. Investing early in additional equipment is helping. I almost slipped on an owl feather. I'm here for something very specific. Oh, you want a minor health potion and a minor fire tonic. Fires in 3 days. You can, yeah, you can do that. Oh, yes. Pump it up. Gonna reel you in. We'll end our turn real quick. You can stress me out a little bit. That's okay. Do that. Scheme. Plant the seed. Pump it up. Press the attack. Be enthusiastic. And then we'll close it out. 157, baby. Yeah. When did I turn that on? Oops.
That's all of them for now.
For now. All right, look at that. We had we've increased by 400, lost 33, lost 143, lost 100, back up over 100, over 700. We are killing it. I am struggling to make potions before the contest.
Weird to have ramen for breakfast.
There she is.
Hello, Roxanne.
Where else would I be?
The way I've heard it, all over town. I have to admit, I'm impressed with what you've accomplished. Still on track to enter that competition, are you? I had my doubts, but you've proven me wrong.
Well, thanks. That's big of you to admit.
Oh, nonsense. It's obvious to anyone how hard you're working. The bags under your eyes tell the tale.
You're rude.
I know you're busy, dear, but there's always time for a bit of self-care.
What?
That came out wrong. Forgive me. I only mean to say you look utterly haggard.
I know what you're doing, Roxanne, but it isn't going to work. And if anything's haggard around here, it's your mean girl routine.
Well, I certainly don't have to stand here and be insulted. I have work to do, and it just so happens that I'm in the business of putting you out of business.
Slime season. Slime ingredients will cost more. Essence ingredients will cost less. Pounding sand. Rafta has begun importing desert sand to expand its beaches, making the Bone Wastes region a little less treacherous for now. Still have the Harvest Festival. Perfect. Mail the order directly to the client from this. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Minor health potion and fire tonic. Perfect. Check on the brew. Bottle it up. Not our finest, but okay. Uh-oh. Okay. So. I need more green magic. Or... Okay, actually, mind. 2, 3. 3. Make some minor fire tonics per our mission. Mission related. In a fugue state, you research how much it would cost you to start a winery and how expensive it'd be per bottle. Oh no. My friend, that is not the purview of the, of someone in our tax bracket, I'm afraid. Unless you're very into certain kinds of investment. Dolomite. Okay, what do you got? Fog beet. I do need green. Okay. Puckberry. Go. Salamander's fiery tongue. Sure. Need those as well. 99, trivial. Am I hanging out with you? No. Mint, how you doing? How expensive is it per bottle, on average? You know? I'm curious. Callista, no! Put the bog back where you found it. Please. Oh my, okay. Not that one. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Okay. Okay, you do need a health potion. Give you that. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't have enough mana potion. Okay. That's fine. Let's go down to you. Paper you found for 2,000 case a year winery implied the cost of about $12 a bottle. Ugh. Rough. Right, yes. You eat my ingredients and then you search. Excellent. What you got? Alright. Hoard these again. Buy a bunch of those. That. Bunch of these. Buy those. Buy squid. Not the octopus. A little expensive. Pixie dust diamond. I can afford some of. Yes. Okay. Travel back home. Get to our potion again. Potions are still brewing, now that I realize. Let's double check. Probably sell at 30 to 40 a bottle and make it work fairly comfortably if you sold the majority of your stock. Yeah, fair. There's certainly an avenue, but it takes a lot of starting capital. Annual save real quick there. Let's change what we have. Clearly aren't quite up to snuff for the celebration. We're gonna go ahead and sell them. Actually, look. You can do the Hawkins Cheesies route and never advertise and never expand and just keep it steady and keep a roof over your and your employees' heads. I suppose that's true, yeah. Okay, shelf. Mushroom fire shelf, yes. There we go. Go home. Muktuk is great. I don't know if you were there when he was like actively chatting with us. I think you'd really like him. You specifically, Kirill. I don't know specifically what your taste is, but I think I have an idea, and I think you'd find him extremely endearing. All right, so let's clear that out. 24. Let's make some mana potions. Yes, okay. You know what? No. Swamp octopus. Man worm root gives us 18 per. 24, 48, 18, 36. 36, 6, 32. Oop, wrong one. Never mind. $36. 42. 48. Perfect. 2 additional stars on completion. Can I push that any further? Shit. If I could get one more point. Damn. Yeah, nope. I don't think I can. I don't think I can swing that. All right. We'll brew it up. That's fine. These will be good. Big guy, nice guy. I think you'd really enjoy him. Yeah. All the characters in Potionomics are good. Yes, it's true. Muktuk is fantastic. One of a kind. Can't be replaced. Yeah. He teaches you how to be enthusiastic and to pump each other up. He says that the body is one of the world's greatest canvases, and to adorn it with art is a great thing. Something I greatly appreciate. You know, it's good. He's fantastic. I gotta arrange my potions on my shelf again. Scoop that. Right there. That. There we are. Alright, let's open shop. Clapping.
Used to buy from your uncle. I see talent runs in the family. Got a good feeling about this potion.
Alright, plant the seed. Pump it up. End turn. Alright. Got 8 patients left. Reel them in. Brace ourselves. End the turn again. Yes. Alright, what's that? Increase stress by 1 whenever a card is played. That's fine. Alright. Press the attack. Shit. We have to close the deal. Nothing else I can do. Ellie, hello, welcome in. Oh shit, Raiders. Oh shit, my shit didn't activate. 1 sec, everybody. Hello, Raiders, welcome in, welcome in. Let's try that again. Okay, it's working with me now. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. If you don't know who I am, I'm Leshii the Dwarf, your non-binary variety dwarven VTuber. And we're playing Potionomics. You were playing Wanted Dead. Why does that sound so familiar? What is Wanted Dead? I think I know what that is, but I can't remember. Tell me about it, please. Welcome in. We're nearing the end of our usual streams. We're selling potions. We're slinging them left and right. I may have gotten a little bit too deep in my potion. This is your fair warning. However, I also want to say, I do have to disclose that this is technically an advertisement. I have not been compensated in any way other than them giving me a key, but I did receive a key for the DLC for this beautiful game that I was going to stream anyway. But now I don't have to pay for the DLC. Beautiful shit. Love it. This game's a blast. I love slinging potions. I love meeting... not this guy specifically, but I love meeting the characters in this. Of all the characters to walk in, it's the one that I don't care to get that close to. With your oily fucking hair. Alright. That game by the Devil's Third devs. Shooty slashy kind of game. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up after stream, because that seems like a good idea. I hope you had a good time. I hope it treated you well. I hope you have been having a good night, or if you haven't had a good night, that it's been good enough. It reminds you of Devil's Third. Yeah, it's fair. That's a certain vibe, you know? There we go. Press the attack. Reel you in. Then we close you out. 114. Used to buy from your uncle. I see talent running in the family. I'd like to spend some money if that's all right with you. You may. Wanted Dead is made by Ninja Gaiden devs. Is that even, still alive? Yes, can make that. Is Ninja Gaiden, like, still a thing? I haven't thought about Ninja Gaiden in a while. It's okay. Good. Set you up. There we go. Show a lot of enthusiasm, and then we close the deal. Only 59 on it. That's okay.
That's all of them for now.
Yeah. Okay. Check the brew. How we doing? 2 more. All right, we'll get them in the... Let's... Okay. I have for potion. Have common. Want minor. Okay. That's fine. That's easily doable. Travel. To Muktuk. Why not? I'll go hang out with Muktuk. We'll do some weightlifting. Strength of the body reveals strength of the spirit. Sylvia pushes herself to lift just a little bit more than before. She manages just fine. She might even be ready to lift something heavier than a rodent soon. Improvement! I saw with my own eyes. Sylvia feels a little closer to Muktuk and slightly less stressed. I'll give you a gift. I think you would like a fish. It's perfect. How did you know? Just, you know. We're old buds, Muktuk, you know. Alright. Pick up the other cauldron just in case. I'll travel back home. We're down quite a bit of money. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
That dirty sneak.
Who are we talking about?
Roxanne. She keeps throwing curveballs at me.
Perhaps. Although whether or not wicked intentions are afoot, the local economy is turbulent. If we've any hope of surviving, we must be nimble, versatile, unfailingly vigilant.
It would be easier if I had room for more cauldrons. Imagine if I could brew
I just
more than
bought a
one type
second
of
cauldron.
potion at a time. Of course, if I were making more potions, I'd also want more shelving space.
You're right. Carpentry could be a worthwhile investment, so long as you don't blow through your meager profits.
Well, about that.
Gotta spend it to make it. Only where do I spend it?
Do you know any carpenters?
I've heard of one. A witch of great skill who lives at the very edge of the forest. Saffron is her name.
Saffron! Yes.
All right. I'll fly out there and introduce myself. You know, in all my ample free time.
And yet you still find time to complain to me.
Sorry, Uncle Owl. That's how it is sometimes. Alright, no mana potions today. Hit the brew. Scoop this out. We did it! Yeah, we got the mana potions we need for the competition. Alright. Excuse me. Have a good night, Ellie. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a very good night. Rest up well, take good care of yourself, etc. and so forth. Have a good night. Need green and yellow. I got yellow, green and yellow on the pixie dust diamond. Let's... I think I just saw a tooltip that said that potions brew an extra 2 overnight. So if I set some really long ones in at the end of the night. for 30. 6, 12, 18 for 30. Okay, through. All right. Let's travel. We're gonna stop by Baptiste. Yes. Thank you for the quest spoils. Salamander's Fiery Tongue, Bog Beat, Bubble Ooze, Raven's Shadow, ooh. And Puckberry. Alright, we're gonna go to Quinn. Feel free to eat these things. Yep. And we're gonna go meet Saffron.
It's nice out here.
Yeah! That's my girl.
Sorry about that. I was just securing the timber I need to put the finishing touches on a new galleon.
You're building a whole galleon? From scratch?
Well, nothing is made from nothing. The forest provides everything I need for my projects. And every carpenter should build a fleet every now and then. Keeps you sharp. My name's Saffron, by the way. Would you like to hear more about my services?
Yes.
That's why I'm here. I'm Sylvia. I run a potion shop in town.
Hello, Sylvia. You're most welcome here. And if potions are your business, then sooner or later you'll need fuel for your cauldron's fire. I can supply whatever you need, from the magic-infused hardwood of this enchanted forest to more exotic fare.
That would help.
Sounds amazing.
Hold on now, that's only the half of it. I'm also a fully licensed carpenter of no small skill. Looking to make the most of your limited space? I'll fix her up in no time.
Excellent.
Now, what did I miss? Was there anything else you were looking for?
Maybe some advice? I'm still pretty new to running a business.
And I've been at it a long time.
Really? How old are you?
Well, there's your advice, I suppose. Never ask a witch her age.
No shame in getting older.
There's no shame in getting older. In fact, it's something to celebrate.
I find it hard to argue with that, even if the years can feel like a burden at times. Let's just say I've been around long enough to see some real sights.
If that's true, then you must have good advice to share.
You're cute, Sylvia. I think I like you.
I think I like you.
You're cute too. I like your hat.
I also like my hat. Keeps the sun out of my eyes. So maybe I do have some odd bits of wisdom to share. First, get a hat. Second, I can see that you're stressed. You carry tension in your shoulders. But you mustn't let the trials of life, whether customers or debt or family drama, rule you. Instead, practice a bit of mental self-care in the form of meditation. Your business will only thrive when you yourself thrive.
Very good advice.
So, how'd I do?
I can definitely use that. Thanks.
Why don't you make it a point to come back soon, and I'll see what else I can come up with. I haven't had many visitors recently, and a visitor who comes seeking wisdom is welcome indeed.
90% sure that Saffron is trans. Could be. Right. Carpentry. Additional cauldron available. That would be nice. Need oak wood, mushroom, and cactus. Oof. Buy some wood. Buy some hay. And I will return. Actually, first, enjoy the silence. Actually, you know what? We're gonna actually gonna go home. Brew. I can't speed this up any further. That's Let's arrange our potions. Common fire tonics up. Put one over there. We'll put healing potion up there. Put a minor sight cancer on there. We'll open shop. See what we can get. Gonna set you up. Pump you up. And then scream enthusiastically. Ah! Alright, we have 5 left. Pump up. Reel you in. And then we will close it out. 61, not bad. That's not bad. Baptiste, why are you always buying things from me? I want 2 minor health potions. Yes, I can do that. Brace. And pump up. End our turn. Yes, yes, you're very busy. Reel you in. Close it out. Perfect. 64. Excellent.
Hope the heroes make use of this space. I hope we can come to an agreement.
Bet. Plant the seed. Sympathy, and then pump up and end our turn. Already up to 77. Barely got you interested at all. We're gonna hit that enthusiasm. Really pump you up, yeah. Sympathy. I don't trust leaving without close it out, so we're gonna hit that. Yeah, 96, perfect.
That's all of them for now.
Back up to 549. Good. Let's check our brew once more. We done yet? 1 turn, all right. Let's travel. Go visit Quinn. Shop around a little bit. Ooh, these are extra cheap. Right. Do you need... I think one of these. Okay. We'll call that good for now, I want to say. Check in with Saffron. Yes. Oh, that's not the right kind of mushroom. Okay. Up front? Yeah, okay. Let's hang out. Enjoy the silence. Saffron lowers herself onto the grass, sitting with her legs crossed. She closes her eyes and lifts her chin. Sylvia mimics Saffron's stance. Eyes closed tightly, she tries to focus on her breathing. Her mind races, her thoughts spiral. She can't stop thinking about all the items on her to-do list. She begins vibrating in place and tapping her knees with her fingers. I appreciate the effort you made, Sylvia, but I know this isn't for everyone. I release you back into the world. Go in peace, and take some of this tranquility with you if you can. Let's rank up the relationship.
I'm making slow but steady progress on a jigsaw puzzle.
Ooh.
Would you care to pitch in?
Saffron has laid out the piece of a jigsaw puzzle on top of a tree. He already has the border of the puzzle completed. Based on the frame alone, Sylvia can't tell what image the puzzle will make.
Is it just me, or does every piece look the same?
Well, it's an image of foliage, so the entire puzzle is green. But green contains multitudes. Look closer, and you'll see fern green, sage, juniper, moss. Success will require us to be mindful of the subtle variations.
Sylvia thinks she spots a match. She takes up a piece. You describe it as booger green. It doesn't fit. Maybe it does, almost. Pushes harder. Slight manufacturing flaw. She slams the piece repeatedly with her gloved fist.
Ha! Got it.
Yes, that's quite a technique you have. Maybe I should get you a hammer.
I don't want to make too much noise. It's so quiet out here. So calm. But it must get lonely sometimes.
I wouldn't say that. In fact, I very much enjoy the peace and the quiet. And I keep busy. For instance, I spent most of the morning putting a bridge together.
You made a whole bridge this morning?
Well, sure. Lately, the Heroes Guild is sending all sorts of greenhorns out into the forest. A well-placed footbridge ensures they stay on the path, which is safer for them and safer for the forest, too.
True.
But I don't mean it as a jab when I say that I enjoy the quiet. I like solitude, but I like your company, too.
The feeling's very mutual. I'm not just here for the kindling, you know.
That's right. After all, what good is kindling without a spark?
Oh,
But I'm curious about something. You asked me if it gets lonely out here. Let me turn your question around on you. Doesn't the hustle and bustle of town ever wear you down?
yes.
Sure, a little bit. But I've got ways to unwind when it gets to be too much.
I'm glad that coming out to my little corner of the woods seems to be one of them. It's
That was the
worth
right
keeping
answer,
in mind
yeah.
as a merchant that your customers are navigating the same turbulent currents that you are. With a soothing voice and a calm demeanor, you can make your shop an island of tranquility in the raging sea of life. Help guide their thoughts through the storm, and I'll bet you see results.
Increase inches by 5, decrease stress by 1.
I can be a perfect picture of placidness. Watch me.
I believe it. In fact, I believe you can be anything you set your mind to. Now, have you seen a pine green piece with 3 outies in a socket? It's gotta be here somewhere.
All right. Let's head. Bye, Saffron. Trouble. Uh-oh. Action archaeologist Fedora Jones has discovered an old mine shaft rich with unplundered resources and creepy crawly. Dim ingredients will cost less, ore ingredients will cost less, bug ingredients will cost less. Increased value for fire tonics. The bone waste has stronger monsters and better loot. Okay. Remember, you must craft the required potions prior to the contest. Don't put it off. You're right. Fortunately, I think we've hit our limit for tonight. I'm going to put a pause here. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. I really appreciate you keeping me company. I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope you are too. Playing this more very soon. For now, see who we can raid out to. I think we know what's going to happen here. Why don't we raid on over to Feifei? They're playing Sulfur. I don't know what that is. They are having a hype train somehow. I don't know what's going on. Things are very exciting over there. DeLeon Feifei is a good fella. You know what? A lovely little furbolg. Very familiar to what we've been dealing with just recently. And they are very pleasant company. Give them a lot of love. Good care of yourself. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I'll catch you next time.